I guess I'll flip that back at you, Josh. You've mentioned a bunch of different AI tools. Which is your favorite and why? Like which of those tools you're like this one?
Oh gosh. Um, I would say my favorite hack. This is in junction actually to what you're for time hacks. Actually,
Hmm.
it's not a tool. It's not a program. It's not a software. You talk about time blocking. I would say realizing my biggest hack in life was realizing the difference between being busy and being productive.
Yeah.
And time blocking showed me that. That was by far the number one thing, realizing, in 8 hours, if we're working 8 hour days and be like, oh man, I feel like I didn't get anything done. And it's, already the end of the day. I started to realize, well, again, was I just being busy, a busybody compared to actually being productive? And time blocking was, is such a huge one for me. And when it came to the actual tools, my gosh, I mean, I think the one that I love the most is definitely Fathom when it comes to, because I've used 5 different meeting summaries for after meetings and everything, and by far Fathom has been the best to me. But I think the one that I use and is the best, it's got to be ChatGPT. ChatGPT is by far my favorite. Now, I would say close to a second is Perplexity. And Perplexity, because I know ChatGPT has their search algorithms and they keep on improving it, but so is Perplexity, and they were one of the first ones, and I love the layout of it. But ChatGPT was I'm not going to say OG, but I am going to say, like, it really, opened the whole world to it. And ChatGPT, from, again, knowing what's the other creation that I tried doing, not chicharrones, but I was trying to do a different type of pork roast. So learning how to do a different type of slow cooking pork roast, to learning a full-on program analysis based on all these constraints, or budget and time constraints. I mean, it's huge. And I can't stress enough, like, how much I've really appreciated ChatGPT with all of it. But make no mistake, I've done, if hundreds of AI and tools out there that, again, going back to the whole analysis paralysis, that you may just not know which one to start with, right? And for me, it's always ChatGPT to start with, and then you can go into other ones too. But Fathom is by far I love the most, and ChatGPT is probably the one I use the most, though.
Oh, interesting. And as that evolves, I'm sure the tools will get much more, specific, not pigeonholed, wrong term, but they'll have specialties. Your ChatGPTs for certain things, Fathom for another, your Perplexities for a third. Yeah, that'll be curious. I'm just, again, from the technical side, what will that look like in 10 years? That kind of thing.
Well, and you know what? I feel horrible if I didn't mention as well the other programs, Asana and Monday.com and Trello, right? Like, I'll be honest, again, government and military, I didn't have much experience with Microsoft Project. Now, I had to learn, and it took a lot of time and everything. But my gosh, the other part that I really like too is just how easy and fluid a lot of these programs are now too, Asana and Trello and everything. Now, there's going to be a lot of people out there who swear by Microsoft Project, and they were born and raised, since the dawn of time on MS Project. But let me tell you, Monday, Trello, and Asana makes my life so much easier when it comes to all the individuals part of a project, from small, from a couple $1,000s to multi-million-dollar projects and programs. I'm so glad that they made that part a lot easier, that, again, entry to expert level individuals can utilize right away too.
Yeah, pick up and be successful without any background, or a lot of background.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.